Ladies and gentlemen, welcome! My name is JonahPlayss, and we're back with a game review, and today we're with Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. That noise in the background is my good friend Neon Brian, who is a avid Smash Bros. Player like myself. His mic is a little low quality, but that's okay. That's okay. How are you today, Neon Brian?
Very good.
Alright, so again, we're reviewing Smash Bros. Ultimate. And by the end of the video, we'll give you like a something star out of 5-star rating, a 5-star rating. We'll give it something. All right, let's begin. So, I'll start with who I main. I main mostly Ridley, Simon, and Mewtwo. Mostly Mewtwo, but Simon would be my secondary, and Ridley my third. What about you, Neon Brian?
I mostly main Cloud, Ike, and Mario.
Who? Who's that last one? I didn't catch that last one. So sorry about the noise quality, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, so Cloud, Ike, and Mark. Alright, so, in the background you can tell, you can't see it, Neon Brian, but we have some Smash gameplay going up. All good. This is actually a competitive game played by the top player of Super Smash Bros. 4, Zero, and MK Leo, who is a decent Smash Bros. Player. But yes, so we're going to go over a few of the glitches and bugs and all that. They have 74, I believe, 72 to 74 characters, not including assist trophies and all that, just playable characters in-game, without DLC, all that good stuff. And, again, sorry about that. It sounds in the background. I'm very sorry. See, there he is. That's Zero himself there. If you want to go watch this video yourself, I'll leave that link in the description. 1 second. So, me and Nia and Brian are going to now talk about the different glitches and all that, starting with the up Bs, which are your recoveries. They can be very glitchy, especially with characters like one of my mains is Simon. Sometimes if I latch onto the ledge with his whip, it drops me sometimes instead of actually being it like this morning. It dropped me the one time before I beat you, I think. Or was that yesterday? I don't remember. Anyway, any glitches that you've seen? Sorry about the noise of it. Discord in the background. That's how he's talking, by the way, guys. Any glitches you've seen? No? Okay. He'll be in and out of this video. I'm sorry, guys, because this was originally our idea, but maybe not. I never know. But yeah, so that's my take on it. Sorry, I'll move my hand from this so you guys don't have to look at the bar in the name. While he's out, I'll talk about a few more things. In my personal opinion, it's a great game, very community-based. I'm thinking of if you're in the Houston, Texas area or close enough to where any of that, I'm going to be hosting tournaments. I'm going to be hosting my own Smash Bros. Tournament. There are tournaments at our public library that I go to every once in a while because, I mean, we don't have them like this. But in the summertime, I'm thinking about hosting my own tournaments like every other Saturday or something like that. You never know. But yeah, so that's why I was just playing Smash Bros. Ultimate, by the way. So yeah. But yes, so another thing about this is with the giant cast of characters, there are obviously other things. Like, I should tell you, my friend Fresh Boy, as you would know him, he mains Ganondorf, used to main Inkling. After I 3-stocked him, which means took all his lives without losing one in a tournament, he decided to change to Ganondorf, who was my third main, or secondary main at one time, but because he decided to do that, I just let him have Ganon, so, yes. So, there's also my buddies, Darth Tyrant, as he'll be named in this video, and because my other friend does not have a game nickname so far, I'll just call him by his actual name, Zach. They don't really have mains. The only one I could associate them with is possibly Expand On, or as most of you should know, Donkey Kong. Some of you may know that joke. And then Zach plays Greninja, and a lot of the we play at lunch every day, but a lot of the time we play with random. Or we'll play our mains first, and then we all go random, like that random button, which is in the game, which is very fun. It's got a lot of good stuff about the game itself. Almost 12.8 million copies, if I did my research right, were sold just the first month of it. Yeah. But like this, that's what the Smash Bros. Logo is up there, is that little fireball thing there. Unfortunately, Neon Brian will not be able to join us for the rest of the video, but that's okay. I can tell you one thing. He mains Cloud, Ike, and Marth, I believe is what he said, which is also cool. He's very good at Smash. If we were to rank each player by localization, as in best player in our local area, I would be number 2, he would be number 1, and then our friend Angel, or Taco, I don't remember, Taco Boy, I think? I don't remember exactly what his name is, like Neon, or Nani Boy, I don't know. Like, I'm just going to reference my Taco, which, if you actually know him, you'd probably call me a racist, but hey, that's what he prefers to go by, so that's fine. I'll skip this real fast to get to the gameplay. There we go. Mario vs. Sonic, that's actually a pretty good pair up. There's another thing, matchups. There's counters and matchups, like Mario versus Sonic. That's a decent matchup because Sonic, that's a counter matchup because Sonic is good against Mario, but Mario isn't good against Sonic. But here's a tip if you want to start getting into the competitive Smash Bros. And you're all like, oh, well, this is the best characters, the top tier list, which is a list of how good each character is. Like my character, one of my characters is in the top tier, as well as one of Neon Brian's characters. But yes, so anyway. Say you want to pick it off a tier list, if you know what that is already. And you're like, well, there's this, and this. You know, what character should I pick? Well, don't pick a character just because they say it's a really good character. Pick a character that you're good with. Because like I always say to my friends at lunch who pick a character, like, no, it's a bad character. It's not that high level tier. It's not about the tier. It's about how good you are playing that character. It's not about the character. It's about how you play it. I could play the worst character in the game, say Jigglypuff, which is a Pokemon, if some of you know that Pokemon fact, woo-woo, maybe a future reference, to a game review. Say I pick Jigglypuff. I'm actually confident that I could beat my friends at lunch as Jigglypuff. I mean, I've beat Donkey Kong as Peach, Daisy, and I've beaten Diddy Kong as Rosalina, which evidently to my friends is a big deal, but to me it's just another win under the belt, but yes, so here's a few tips for competitive, though, when you're playing. If you want, because sometimes there'll be, like at my local library one, it gets really annoying because a lot of people yell and scream and stuff, and I can't focus in the tournament. So you buy some earbuds or earphones. It just depends on self-confidence and whatnot. I'm not very, or self-conscious, excuse me. I'm self-conscious, so I don't want to bring my big $50 headphones here. Ooh, that's a rip zero. So I'm probably going to go buy a pair of earbuds this weekend, actually, for another reason, but I'll still use it for that maybe if I still have them by then. So listen to music to drown out the sound, and listen to something that is going to, you know, I don't know, bring you inspiration. Like sometimes I'll listen to the music from the game or my own personal music, or maybe I'll, you know, something like that. But yeah, so there's one tip. Another tip is, if you can't beat your opponent by stocks, try to take maybe 1 or 2 stocks off him, have more stocks than he does left, and outlast him by time. Because a lot of the times tournaments will have time and stocks set up. Like it'll be a 3 stock with 5 minutes, like this tournament here, that you see in the background as gameplay. I actually don't have any recording software for Smash Bros. So maybe in the future one day I'll be able to do it. But you never know. I'd also do my own Switch. Anyway, well, we do, but it's not mine. It's my brother's. Anyway, another tip would be, yeah, always have to that outlast your opponent. It's a good tip. Always practice. Now, some people say you can over practice, but I don't believe in that fact. But what maybe they're trying to say, because I don't really understand what they're saying either, is don't like work yourself to exhaustion when by the time the tournament comes you're so full of stuff you're like SpongeBob from that one episode where Squidward's trying to get him about fine dining. He just blows. He can't remember anything, you know? Funny reference there, but yeah. If you haven't seen that episode, basically they're trying to when they say that, they just mean don't work yourself up so much that by the time you get to the tournament, you're so stressed about all that stuff and you'll just go out. But that's okay, because the more you practice and the more you train, the more the stress is just going to go away because you're confident that you can beat them or whatever it is you're doing. But yeah, so to cut this short, another step. This is my last step before I give my very last opinion on it, all that some other tips and stuff. A decent tip, actually, never, ever, if you lose a stock or you get killed, because like most of the time you have 3 lives or stocks, they're called live stocks, same thing. Whenever you lose a stock, never like get up or just like, dang it, because that distracts you and you lose focus. Never do that. Big tip. And my buddy, Fresh Boy, he's got to learn that, because in a team's tournament, we got 3rd place because every time he lost a stock, he got up and didn't focus. So I wasn't able to focus because I was trying to get him to sit down, and I got my own lives taken away and just. So always stay focused is basically that. Don't get up and all that. But yeah, so to close out this video, because it's been a long video. No, it hasn't. I'm lying. I could make longer. I have 30-minute timer. So in short, another thing is the adventure mode. They have 2 different ones. You have the World of Light, which is a big world that I've not even finished myself. And then there's the original, classic mode where you fight Master Hand and Crazy Hand like back in the old days of Smash. And they're both very good. A lot of new stuff. It's really cool. So I advise you to go check out this game. If you have a Nintendo Switch, it's worth the buy. Yes, it's a lot of money, but it's definitely worth the buy. And also, another thing, if you're wanting to play online with other people, because sometimes they do online tournaments, you're going to have to pay for the online thing, which I've not done, so, in my opinion, I wouldn't. So, in my opinion, I may or may not, maybe for my birthday or my brother's birthday, I'll buy it for him, so we both have it online or whatever, but yeah, not my advice. Don't take my advice, I wouldn't buy it, not worth it. Anyway, but yes, so thank you guys for watching, hope you enjoyed. Shout out to the first person watching the video, comments, likes, all that. Shout out to Neon Brian for being able to get here. His mic just was, for some reason, it wasn't working today. Maybe the next one. Sorry for the beginning of the video being all like that. I know we have no sound in the background, but that's okay. I didn't want to have copyright strikes on this from Zero and all that and be like, hey, dude, I'm a Smash Bros. Player. And he's like, no, you copyrighted this. And I'm like, okay. So turn off the volume so it wouldn't happen. But I'll put the original video in the link because I still used a video. But anyway, yes. So if I was to give this a rating, I'd give it probably 4.5 out of 5 stars because of the glitches and the bugs. But, every game has a bug. So, but still, it's a great game. Great game. Definitely worth the buy. But yes, so I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good day or good night. Thank you for stopping in for a game review. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good day or good night. And good